Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Gino now on 1st and 10. He's going to run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Lions have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Oh! And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Patrick motioning here. On 1st down, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On first and 10, here's Smith. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A second down throw for Smith. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. He'll complete it to Barner. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. On first down, here's Gino to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Second down, Smith. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Smith. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Smith. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, here's Smith. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Smith to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll take this up to the 30. Picking up the 5. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
With the score on Lions 13, Seahawks 10.
First and 10. It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Gibbs, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Detroit. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They go play action with Smith. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on second down, Smith. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A first down throw for Smith. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks first down. From the shotgun, Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal. Back is Smith. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Here we go. First and goal. We'll try and run the option left. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. Now they'll be looking at third and goal. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. From the pistol, Smith. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. This is 1st and 10. Smith. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's 1st down. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing again from his own end zone. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now, Gino. He gets that to his big target, fans. Big strides. Look at him go. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
From the gun, it's Gino. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Seahawks 18.